back. It's been, what,
Are
two
we
weeks
live?
now? Something like
Mm-hmm.
that?
Yeah, I didn't actually get to stream for those peoples while you were gone,
Yeah.
but
So,
we're here now.
howdy, Rowdy Dragon and Astronomic. I could always expect you guys to be here. So,
Yep,
so this week, I had quite a few products now, since we haven't done a stream in the past, like, 2, 3 weeks,
2 weeks.
with new products. Um, this is only a little bit. I've kind of saved some so we can do other streams and whatnot. Um, but we got a little bit of Barrow in, um, Bits Power, got Singularity. I totally forgot to put Singularity in that. I only had one item that I wanted to show off from Singularity that we've got in. Some EK stuff and whatnot this week. Just wanted to thank everyone that participated in our 25,000 giveaway. Um, awesome for Mike, who won. It's really cool, since I think he only had like an AIO, right, in his system.
Yeah, he's really looking forward to water cooling his rig, so
Yeah, so that's really cool.
definitely a good win for him.
Yeah, and then not to mention the fact that we've increased the Builder of the Month to basically $1,000
Oh
in
yeah,
prizes for the Builder of the Month, and then we will still be doing the randomly drawn winner, who will still win the $150 or 150, right?
yeah, $150 EK gift
150
card.
EK and then swag and whatnot. Um, just so everyone knows, Builder Month doesn't have to be the most expensive build. It's really just the most creativity, cleanest, and just best mods. Really, I mean, when we look for it, I don't really care. Like, I mean, to be honest, I'm not the most techie person when it comes to computers. I know my way around, but I'm not gonna look at your computer and go, you got this new 2080 Ti, I'm not gonna look at that and be like, that's the reason why they win. It's the work put into it and how nice and clean it looks and stuff like that. So, just for anybody
Yep.
that gets discouraged and thinks,
You can get in on that by joining the group below, though. Like, you got to go in the description, and it says join our Facebook group. Just copy pasta that in. Garrett didn't put a space there, so it didn't hyperlink. I don't know. I don't think YouTube hyperlinks Facebook anymore.
yeah,
They don't like them.
it doesn't let us really put spacing in normal anymore. It's really weird. Like, I don't
But
even get how it
yep,
decides to format it anymore, because it literally doesn't let you put spaces and whatnot. But anyways, so to
that's
get
how you enter.
started, I got
We
first
got
up
lots of
here.
new stuff.
I got some Bits Power products. We had a lot more. We had some blocks and stuff and some new fittings. I think we got um, the Advanced Link, the EMLAs, and True Brass in the four
Yep,
packs and the singles now.
yep,
So that was something new.
sure
But I mean,
did.
all stuff we've shown before, just new colors really. So I didn't really want to grab that out. But we did get this Touch Aqua vertical bracket that is meant to be able to be dual, um,
Oh, for 2 cards.
for 2 cards. So you actually get
Yeah, I
the
see that.
PCI bracket that goes on the back and
That's why it's
whatnot.
$112. So yeah, it's 112.50, but it's two PCIe extensions, and it's a whole
No,
bracket
actually,
for
it's one. So that's the only thing that I didn't like. It is, so you get the
what?
bracket for it that hooks onto the back. You get the mounts that they go on, and then of course all the hardware. But you only get one of the cables. We do sell
Oh,
the
so you
other
just had to buy
cables,
one more cable. I
but
see.
it is a very
So
high quality
I was gonna say, looking at the
extension.
pictures even.
It's not cheaply made. It's
Well, and the
definitely.
way it works with the bracket too, the other port or whatever you want to call it, the other slot. Yeah, those slots are. It's real nice.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, if you wanted to do two vertical mounts, I would definitely. That'd be the way to go.
Yeah.
I think the cable mod one will do some. I don't know if it'll do all because this is two. Well, this has 5 slots total. So I don't know if you can do those triple. Well, no, wait, just kidding. You're water cooling it, I would assume. I mean, you
Yeah.
wouldn't have to water cool it, but you couldn't fit 2 triple slot air cooled cards in it. So if it's for those people, you'd have to stay away. But otherwise, it would take 2 double slot air cooled cards if you wanted.
What is the length of the riser? Hang on, I got a tape measure over here. I can measure that for you real quick.
I bet you it's a 30. No, it says 22 centimeter.
Oh, it's on there?
Yeah, 22. I don't know why they picked 22, but honestly, 30 is usually slightly too long, so maybe they figured 22 is the optimal length. I'm not sure.
Bits Power is most likely measured and done their homework on it and whatnot. They kind of know.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've used a lot of 30s, and if you're using it to like the top slot on your regular ATX board, and it's like a pretty normal distance away, usually 30 is too long. Well, not too long.
I know we sell other cables, the other riser other riser cables, but I'm not sure if they're these exact ones and their length and whatnot. I know they're on our site. I've seen them. I've pulled them. I'm just not sure exactly what they look like, if they're these exact ones or whatnot. But anyways, so moving on. I thought these were interesting. I first thought that this was the lighted fittings, but it is not. These are the Bits Power Creator Rain Bolt tubing kit. So basically what this is
I saw the name.
It's a opaque white tubing. It comes with this, I think this is 12 mil piece of tubing for your build or whatnot. Yep. And then you also get this DRGB strip. So basically, you slide this cable through here, in between here. So it kind of like they sit inside of each other, and it will light this whole tube, and you get these special fittings that they've made that are meant for this. So if you look, there
so you basically, instead of an RGB strip, it's an RGB tube?
Yeah, basically it's a way to, instead of doing the lighted fittings like you've seen like from Bike Ski and Thermal Take and...
Oh, wait, you can put water through that then still?
Yes, yeah. The clear acrylic tube fits in the middle, the white goes on the outside, and you're supposed to sit the wires out through this way, not down.
Yeah, I see that. So. Yeah, you put the wire out through there. But yeah, it says 19 mil lampshade. Yeah. So there's a 19 mil tube around it, which gets probably pretty wicked big, but I don't know. I could see that being pretty cool. I like the simplicity of it, like the not lighted fitting way, like, because the lighted fittings are cool and all, but
they only go so far unless
they don't work that great.
Yeah.
So, although I wonder if you can actually bend that stuff or not.
I mean, the only problem with bending is you have to put them both inside of each other, because there's no way you're gonna bend it and then slide the other piece through.
Slide it on over. Yeah, I suppose it is. Yeah, it'd be impossible to bend.
Yeah. Yeah. It would be really hard if you got...
I could see somebody making that work, though. It'd look pretty good, I think.
Yeah. These are actually, this kit right here, this is pretty much everything it comes with right here, is $36.95. So, I mean, it is a little costly. It is DRGB.
Well, it's 500 millimeters, so...
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, in just a CPU loop, I guess you need, like, 4 or 6 of those, depending on pump res or not and whatnot, but I don't know. I think it's cool. It's neat, but I think it would be really hard to actually do a whole build with that.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, I prefer the fitting route, the lighted fittings, and the frosted tubing, because...
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
I don't know. This is an interesting take on it.
I honestly, until they could somehow figure out how to make them wireless, I honestly could care less.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the whole wire thing. Nobody's figured out how to get rid of all the wires coming from the fittings, because it's impossible.
I think that the next best bet is someone trying to do fiber optics through tubing, through the thickness
Yeah,
of tubing.
fiber optics would be cool.
That
Yeah.
I think that's honestly the next step of trying to make lighted
But there'd
tubing.
still be wires, though.
Yeah,
I
but at
hate
least you
wires.
can have it towards the end, and it doesn't
Yeah, I
have
don't
to be
know.
like either the alpha cool rings that have to go over the tubing and sit in the middle. The Thermaltake ones won't light all the way through. You know, there's issues no matter where you look.
Yeah.
Somewhere there's
Well, I
a
guess so.
problem.
The wires are always my big thing.
Yeah. So
Which is-
next, I know the only reason why I grabbed this out, it's Singularity stuff, but I know people have been asking for it. We have finally gotten the 30 centimeter DRGB strip from Singularity. These are super thin, and I was actually going to tell you, Matt, these are like probably as thin as we would need for.
No, that's what Daniel was saying. I talked to Daniel,
For
and I think that's what we'll do. We'll just get them from Daniel.
Possibly. I have been talking to the other people though. I
Okay.
have more info on that for you later when we can talk about it.
Sure.
But yeah, so these are in. Just for the people that have been asking, I'm pretty sure James Nichols was the one that was asking me. The price for it is $17.50 for these. So it's not badly priced for a really thin DRGB strip, and the cable that comes with it is.
I was gonna say,
decently
Daniel
long.
always makes sure that the cables and like the connectors are good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter what RGB strip you buy, it came from China and it's cheap. But the connectors do make a big difference, in my opinion. Like that's
Yeah.
where the RGB strip like gets made or broken, is either the connectors or the wires, whichever way.
One on top of that, it's frustrating getting all these different connectors. Why can't everyone just use the standard?
The same one, yeah. That
I mean,
too,
like
so.
seriously, let's get on board, people.
Well, yeah, it's all the same RGB strip. Everybody's using the same cheap stuff from China.
Yeah.
Doesn't change.
So next, for any of you that either go and do show builds, like granted, right now there's no shows going on, but this is a nice, nifty. We finally got the foldable little EK fill bottles, so that way you can actually fill your rigs. This will be great actually if you go to like Computex or any of those things. You have to fill a loop. It'd be nice to have this instead of having to carry around an actual fill bottle or anything like that. But we did get these in. They're $5.99, so they aren't horribly priced for a fill bottle. And
That's
whatnot.
cheap.
And I mean, it is 1,000 milliliters, so it is like their normal fill bottle, anyways. So I mean,
That's
just a great
cool.
option. We also
I like it.
get in. We now have the 1,000 millimeter pieces of tubing. I didn't grab it because it's same.
Oh, the
EK tubing,
HDPE.
but now instead of just having the 500
500
millimeter lengths, we have 1,000, and they are. I'm pretty sure it's the 1216 is $16.99, and you get two pieces, both 1,000. It's not horribly priced. How much? Do you know how much the 500 millimeter pieces are by chance, Matt?
No, I don't off the top of my head. It's showing these are $11.99 for the 10, 12, and 1,000.
Yeah, and then the 1216.
I think they're
is
probably
$16.
$7 or $8 probably for the
Yeah, I was
500.
thinking-
Is my guess.
Buying the 1,000 is probably going to be cheaper because
Yeah,
you're getting,
for sure.
if you cut it, you're getting 4 500
Yeah, you're
millimeter
getting-
pieces, and
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure the 500 is probably like
yeah, $7-8,
at
I
least,
believe.
depending on what size.
Yeah.
So
So it is way cheaper. And I mean, typically you won't have a run longer than 500 millimeters in most of your loops, but some of your bigger cases, like if you have a Tower 900 or a
Yeah.
desk build or something like that, you can definitely get over
Yeah.
500 millimeters, no problem. So
the Cooler Master Cosmos cases, those things are
yeah, some of
rather
those
big.
might get some really long runs going. So sometimes like I've stayed away from a tubing just because all I could get was 500 millimeters, and it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool to see. I'm glad they listened.
So next we have actually got in the Barrow
Leak testers.
leak testers. Kind of like a standard thing. They're okay. I wish this was
Okay.
actually all metal. These kind of like are acrylic or acetal or something along those lines. So I wish that this was a little more heavy duty. I think this is, I can't tell. No, that's acetal. That's like acetal or something. So I wish it was more metal, but for, what is it, almost $29 for a little leak tester, when I think the EK ones, like 40 something bucks at least.
Let me see what it is.
Not more. I don't know off the top of my head that one.
EK leak tester is 40, and let's see how much the Dr. Drop is.
Yeah, so this one being $29.
Dr. Drop is actually
$10 for a leak tester.
Dr. Drop's actually $31.50, but I don't think we ever have stock of it.
Yeah, we don't.
They're all the same thing. Garrett just noticed that the threads aren't quite as good, being that it's not metal. But I told him, I think if you tried some nylon tape on it for all of 10 cents, I bet you it'd work just fine.
We even sell nylon tape anyway, so.
Do we?
Yeah, we normally have some in stock here.
Somebody should just like ball up a little bit in every one that they buy.
Yeah. But I mean, it's a nice little option. We also did, I know in the past we had a stream where we showed off, we had all those, the Helix Reservoirs that we bought in from Barrow, and now we've gotten a few more colors. I don't remember exactly which ones we had before, but we do have a green now. We have purple, orange, black, white. I want to say there's a blue and a red. And I want to say there's actually some that are mixed. And then each one of them, I think, for the most part, either come with the black ends that go on them, or they have silver. There's like a few different versions. I think we got in like an extra like 6 to 8 of them, different versions that we haven't had before or whatnot. So, just
nice.
Thought I'd mention it.
That is one fad that I've never seen die yet, is the Helix Reservoirs. There's always somebody that still likes them.
Yeah, I mean, they sell here and there. I think through our Amazon store, we sell them more than we do here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, I know everyone was really into Frozen Q ones back in the day. And
oh yeah, they were super popular when water cooling was pretty new.
They made some really nice stuff, and I mean, the Helix thing kind of died off, and then on top of that, their stuff was like, if you bought one of their reses, it's like $100+, and yeah, I just thought that they were kind of expensive. Some of their other stuff was pretty cool too, but anyways.
What's that last little block there, bud?
We got one of these little like crystal style blocks from Barrow. This is 11.5X. I'm not sure if we have any other versions. I didn't see any when I was looking through the stuff. But I just thought it was nice. It had like the whole
I'm trying to find
crystal
it.
style top on it. I kind of wish I had one of their little controllers so I could plug it in and see
What's it actually called?
Light up. The part number is LTIFH-04. You'll be able to find it. But I kind of like, I mean, like most of the Barrow stuff.
Icicle series. That's cool. I think it'd really go well with the new G-Skill stuff. Oh, yeah, look at
that. That's why I grabbed it. I thought it was really cool for the design. I mean,
yeah,
for any
those
of you
people
that
with the G-Skill.
aren't as talented as Alex Banks and just cut your own design.
Oh, yeah, cut your own one. Yeah. Sure. I guess you can always do that. But, okay, the pictures at least, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, and I mean, like any of the Barrow stuff that we've gotten in the past, like all the LEDs work really well. They don't, you know, their quality is decent for color and stuff like that. I mean, and if you've ever had any
look at
issues,
that price.
Huh?
Look at that price on it.
Yeah, what is it, like
$35?
Yeah.
That might be my new favorite budget block, to be honest, dude. It doesn't look half bad, and $35 is, like, impossible to beat.
Well, on top of that, when you've tested Barrow blocks in the past,
they work just fine.
Just as good.
Yeah, I don't think they'll never break any records for you, but you're not going to have a bad block, so.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, they've performed well. They're good for
How would you ever argue when you only spend $35?
Yeah. It's a backup block.
It's priced accordingly. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's priced very well in my opinion. You get a lot for $35 out of that.
Yeah.
More than
The only thing
more
I
than
wish
most.
they would change, and I'm pretty sure it's probably like kind of a standard in China, is the connectors they use. I feel like
Yeah,
more
but
of the
but
time
they
anything we
I
get from
don't
China.
mind there's as much just because it's such a simple. It's just like a regular fan header,
Yeah,
and
that is true.
that's not that bad.
Yeah, there are those like
There's
really
people
weird.
that, yeah, like Corsair and Thermal Take, they all have like little fancy clippy doos, and they
Hmm.
make it real different.
Yeah, they all have
Whereas
that
these are
like
just plain fan connect. You
freaking
can tell
six
like
pin
the main,
LED connector.
yeah, exactly. The main reason why Barrow and stuff probably use those is because they're literally the cheapest connectors ever created. So
Probably, yeah. There's
like
probably
that's
not
the
a.
only reason why they use it is because cheap as heck. So, not a bad deal though, guys. Go check that one out. We have a few in stock, it looks like, but they'll probably go quick because, like I said, anybody looking to a budget build, there's your block. It's
Oh yeah,
DRGB and everything,
definitely.
all set. So, all right, folks, is that all you had tonight for us,
Yeah,
Garrett?
that's really all we had this week. I mean, I know we did get some new blocks. I mean, we got some new 570 blocks from I think Barrow and stuff like
Yeah, I
that. I
saw there's
mean,
some more bits power blocks too. There's
hmm yeah,
we
there
got
was
some
some new
more
bits,
new
power
blocks.
blocks, and some new
There's
fittings,
so much.
but a lot of it was just different colors and an
Yep.
upgraded version. Nothing new, or whatnot. So I mean, this is kind of the standard stuff we got. I do think we have some other new Barrow stuff coming out. I know they've started making some pretty cool looking Barrow extenders that we've seen that we've ordered. I don't know when they're gonna be here though.
Don't know.
I'm kind of excited on those because they
I'm
look really
excited.
nice. They have a nice cool design to them, and I mean their fittings have always been good. So I'm assuming those extenders aren't that bad either. But
I always like new fittings, so we'll check those out soon. I'm gonna be down there in a few weeks, so we'll
yeah,
have to do some streams, some videos, and whatnot. But I think we'll be back next week. I don't know. I don't have anything going on, Garrett.
yeah, we should be back next week. I don't see any reason. I mean, I have other stuff we can show off, and then like we've said in the past, any of you that actually just want to see a hands-on on a part that we have that you don't want to buy yet, and you'd want to see it up front first, I have no problem grabbing one off the shelf as long as we have it in stock and showing it off, whatnot. It's not a problem. But yeah, that's it for this week. We'll be back next week. Don't really have any other contests lined up yet.
But
Um,
enter the BOTM, like we said, dude. There's like over a grand at stake now.
yeah,
So
definitely enter BOTM because it is not about how much money you put in it. It's about the time,
yeah, and I
creativity,
know a lot of you guys have great
modding.
builds. So join the Facebook group if you're not in it, and then post up your build. You can
Yeah,
find the post. It's an announcement. So
yeah. And there's five
other
hundred
than that,
dollars
guys,
cash. Like it's not even
yeah,
like a gift card we're giving you to here.
yeah,
It's
you
gonna be
get cash.
$500 cash. I don't know how we're doing that part. That's for Hank to find out
Probably
or figure out.
PayPal, I'm
That was his
sure.
idea.
PayPal or Venmo,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. We'll Venmo it to you or do it to your PayPal or I mean that's probably most likely how it'll do is one of those ways.
Yeah.
Um, have give you a check signed by Hank. I don't know. We'll figure that part out later. But
Have a
we're
check
talking about
signed.
cash to spend on a new motherboard, a
Every,
new GPU, a new CPU. I mean, shit. Like,
yeah.
there's a lot of options there. So,
So get into that, guys. Otherwise, we'll see you next week.
yep.
Have fun, everybody. Happy water cooling.
Yep.